Hi guys, I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. Today is the antique store haul. If you saw my Goodwill haul, that same day I also went to the antique store and got some items for resale and a couple things for myself. So let me show you what I got. The first item is this imperial glass vase. Isn't it darling? It's gonna be difficult to clean and not mess the sticker up, which is why I think I got it for the price that I did. I think that the booth owner did not want to mess with having to clean it. But it's so dainty, it's so delicate. It's just a little bud vase. This will be coming to a sale on Black Dog Vintage and Antiques channel. She and I are going to be doing a glass sale. The first one will be on her channel, and then on a Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The next week it will be on my channel on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be switching off every week. We are going to sell a small amount of items and hang out and have lunch with you. So this one definitely coming to that very first sale. It's gorgeous, it's delicate. So far, I haven't cleaned it, but so far I did not see any chips or cracks. Thrilled about that one. I think Thursday, the 24th, I'm gonna be doing a bunny, duck, lamb, chick kind of. Let me check just to make sure. I don't want to give you guys wrong dates. Let's see. Yes. So Thursday, February 24th on my channel, Recovered Treasures MT. She is an Instagrammer who's just started reselling. She is going to be on my sale 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to have spring animals. So this little lamb bank from, I think this was, is it 1970, 1960? Oh, 60 something. The tag is covering it up, but this little lamb bank, it's never been used because this is one you have to break apart to get the money out of. It's got some really nice crazing on it. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it's this size. So that will be at my my spring animals sale, along with this darling egg cup. So if you have fancy decorated paper mache eggs from Germany, you can display it in this super fancy with the bunny egg cup. There's the bottom. The back doesn't have anything on it. So pick that up. Picked myself up a coaster because I have a coaster collection. That was $1. Picked that up for me. And I picked up these for me. Look at these little bowls. Aren't they darling? They're just darling. They remind me of my grandpa and his kitchen. My grandpa built his house by hand in the 50s. And it wasn't a super big house, but it had a formal living room, and then it had a large galley kitchen because it all went down the sides, but it wasn't a tiny galley kitchen. And then into a small dining room, and then there was a den, and then in the front over here is the formal living room. We kids were not allowed in the formal living room except at Christmas. Then you went down a long hallway and had a big bathroom, long narrow bathroom, but lots and lots of cupboard space, 2 sinks. And then on either side were the bedrooms. So it was my mom's childhood bedroom, and then my grandparents' bedroom. And if you went back up the other way to the opposite side of the kitchen, there was a half bath and the laundry area, and then you would step out into the, I think it was a 2-car garage, and then he kept his beer fridge out there, and then a deep chest freezer. And every time we went, he would give my mom meat out of the freezer, and he'd usually been shoe shopping because there were a lot of us kids and our feet grew fast. But he built that house by hand, and I absolutely loved it. They decorated it in the 50s and hardly changed anything. Then when he died in 8th grade and my grandma sold the house and moved, she redecorated. It was a very 1980s style. So I appreciate both styles, but I grew up with the poodles on the wall, and I miss that house. I was named after my grandpa. My mom says I'm not. She had a friend named Claudia, but my grandpa's name was Claude, so I was named after my grandpa. Look at this gorgeous plate. See the ring of fire? Isn't that beautiful? I love it. That's another idea. If you saw my other video, I bought a Mother's Day plate, but maybe this plate would look pretty there too. I don't know. It's just so exquisitely gorgeous. Just a little plate. Just a tiny thing. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the beautiful things. Then I picked up another one of these because I'm not sure if this color is, it's the nut grinders. Not sure if this color, and I got it super cheap, but I gotta check the colors because this color might be more of my kitchen than the one that I already bought. I don't know. Not sure about that. Not for resale. Amber Fenton Kitty, and this one actually says Fenton, so we know it was after what, 1970, I think. This one might have to live with me until the fall because I do collect amber glass. I have a large collection of amber glass, and he might just need to stay with me. And then this one's not marked. Is that oh, there's a tiny flea bite there. I did not see that one. That's a bummer. But Amberina boot. You can see the Amberina there at the bottom. Really, really pretty. Somebody. No, she collects purple. Bridget collects the purple. So this one will probably be coming to my glass sale with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques on Monday. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's like, it's just the details. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. For a while I was collecting Amberina glass, and then I decided that I liked more of collecting a rainbow of things. So I've been letting some of the Amberina pieces go. I bought this for me because that is the colors in my kitchen. And I'm thinking once I get the table cleared off, of just putting this in the center of the table with something on it. Super pretty, pink and mint green. I love that. It was $1 because there are some spots. Well, now I'll never find them again. Oh, here, like here. There's a hole. It's come apart. And I, like a lot of resellers, I like to use the damaged bits myself. And for a couple of reasons. One, if people come over, I don't have to worry about them. If they knock something over, break it, it's okay. It was chipped or cracked anyway. Or because I have 2 cats, if they decide that they're going to tear it off the table and play with it, it already had some holes in it, so it's okay. I don't have to freak out about it. I got this. Now, this was Italy. It's a decanter. And I can't remember if I saw one of these on eBay when I was researching something else, or if I saw one of these in a live sale recently, or maybe an Instagram post. I don't know, but I fell in love with it. And I'm not sure what sale I'm going to bring it to, or if I'm going to have to live with it for a while. I don't know. It's fantastic. Fantastic. And for it to still have its sticker on it, it says Italy. Oh, Enesco Imports. Chicago, Illinois, and it's got the full 5-digit zip code after it. So I know that that tells us that it was after a certain point. So maybe this was 1970s? Maybe? maybe, was it after 1960 when we went to 5-digit zip codes? After 1962, 60, something. But so we know that, you know, it's at least that old or that young. I don't know. It's awesome. I loved it. Picked it up. Price was right. And then I got, oh, gotta dig them out here. So most of these items came from one booth. I mentioned that guy in another thing. In my other video, because he's booth number 35. And I also always hit up, man, almost everything came from his booth. I also always hit up his flea market. He always has a booth at the flea market. And yeah, almost every single thing came from him. But he has great prices. He keeps the prices low enough for me. He makes a little profit. I get to buy them. I can make a profit. And but he doesn't clean and research his items. He just marks them so that he can make a little profit, and everybody's happy. And I really like his booths. So I got this from him, and I got a second one. They're identical. I got two. They both came with their boxes. The box. Isn't that great? So I'm keeping one for me, and one will be going up for sale in Misty's sale Wednesday, September 20. September. Oh, let's not be in September. Let's enjoy spring first. February 23rd. At 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on Misty's sale, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter, and it will be in that sale. The ring is adjustable to a certain point. So you see, but if you bend it out any further, it won't go further because of the way that the sides are made. So I haven't measured my ring finger in a long time. This is going on my ring finger. I could not get it bent out any further. So I'm guessing maybe size 8 or 9. You could definitely make it smaller. It could go smaller and fit a 6 or a 7, but I have massive massage therapist muscly fingers and hands. And so it's fitting my ring finger, but it would not go on my middle finger. It did not want to go over this knuckle. So just to let you know, if you're gonna come looking for this at Misty's sale, that's about the size that it is. I don't have a ring sizer because I haven't sold a whole lot of jewelry yet and hadn't needed one, but might be something I need to pick up. And that was also that booth. It's booth 35. I've met him and his wife, and I cannot remember his name. So almost everything came from him except for my coaster and my doily. Yeah, that didn't come from him. Oh, I forgot this. Before I show you the rest of the jewelry, this also came from booth 35. It's a cigarette holder with the matching ashtrays. Now, I kind of think there should have been, no, because one wouldn't have fit in there. So it was probably just 2 personal ashtrays. Isn't that something? And this is Kaylin, San Francisco, California by Nelson. So mid-century modern. So fantastic. So this will probably be coming to Misty's sale too. You know, I get good deals from this vendor at the antique store, but I definitely am still paying way more than I pay like at Goodwill. Okay, so then this is a different vendor, but he had a little thing of brooches and pins and things to go through. So I got this one. It's filthy, but I have one similar to it if they're identical to go into a sale, but otherwise this one's for me. This one's for me too. It's a poodle. It's a tiny, tiny little poodle with red eye. Here's the back. It's so stinking cute. Neither of those were signed. This one will be going into Sunday's sale because we are having a St. Patty's Day sale. It's Avon. It's a pin, not a brooch. But isn't he adorable? Little leprechaun. So he's going into Sunday's sale on Jen Need's channel with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques and Picasso Cat and me. So that's going to be a blast. That's everything that I got at the antique store. I spent so long in there just wandering from booth to booth and looking at all of the beautiful things and just having some quiet time to myself. There were only 2 other customers in there, and then the woman that was working and her husband. This particular antique store has been there for years and years and years, and the neighborhood has become run down. And at the beginning of the year, they had 2 break-ins back to back. So the women are no longer working there by themselves. Their husbands have been sitting in there with them every time I've gone in recently. So I love that store. I just don't know how long they're going to be able to stay in that location. And it's kind of sad. I used to work down the street from there at a video store. I was assistant manager at a video store for a few years. And used to walk home at night in that neighborhood. But it is not the same neighborhood that it was 25 years ago. Yeah. So that's sad. But hopefully my shopping in there can help keep them in business for a little longer. Especially when I buy things for myself. I love these. Can you tell how much I love these? The blue speckle on them. Plus, these look like robin's eggs. And again, spring. I want spring. So, that was everything. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. It wasn't very consistent last year about posting new videos. I was a new YouTuber, but now I am. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, was to post consistent videos. And I have, for the most part, been posting pretty consistently. I am loving the vintage reselling life, and I am loving getting to know all of you, and I'm just having so much fun in this community. It's a blast. I enjoy it. And remember, be kind. Doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. Bye, guys.